Hi, good evening. Well, I'm so excited to be here this evening and to share with you. So, Mastering the Art of the Restart is a talk on resilience. It's helping us realize that we have the capacity and the freedom to always begin again, to restart again. And that begins with shifting our perspective, with elevating our perspective. That's a picture of my daughter there, and that was the first time she got to play in the ocean. And so this time that we were there, my daughter and my son, they said, can we just go to the ocean before we go to the hotel? And I was like, yes, get your feet in, it'll be fun. Well, of course, they didn't stop at their feet. They got up to their knees, and then they got up to their waist, and then they got up to their shoulders until they were fully submerged all the way in, and I was yelling at them, come on, come back in, come back in. Now, the perspective shift came for my daughter the next morning when we sat on the balcony of our hotel room and we were talking about our day and just taking in the scenery. It was beautiful. And my daughter said this to me. She said, Mom, the ocean is so crazy. And I said, yeah, why do you say that? And she said, because when you're in it, and remember, it's her first time in there. She said, when you're in it, it's so loud and it's so crazy. I couldn't even hear you. I couldn't hear your voice. And it was overwhelming and scary. But from up here, she's like, it's so pretty and it's so peaceful. And we were taking that in, and I thought that is exactly how work and how life is. When you're in it, it can feel overwhelming, it can feel loud, it can feel chaotic. It's hard to make out what voice is the most important. But when we're able to shift our perspective, to elevate our perspective, we're able to see the rhythm in the chaos. We're even able to catch the beauty in the chaos. So my question is, how can you elevate your perspective of your setbacks or your difficulties? And how can you elevate the perspective that you have of yourself in the problems that you are facing day in and day out? That is what having the perspective shift does. There is times in our life where we get to shift our perspective and have new views, elevated views, different views. This right here, what is this I have? I might need it louder. What is this I got? It's a box. Yes, it's a box. You are correct. But it is so much more than a box. We all know, because we've all been kids, that this is not just a box. It is a car you can drive around the house. It is a rocket ship that we can blast off into outer space. It's a doghouse. It's a canvas we can paint on. It's so much more because we have the ability to see what it can be. We don't grow out of this superpower as adults and in our work day in and day out. Science has a name for it, and it's called cognitive reframing. And it basically means that we as humans have the ability to see something in a way that we've never seen it before, and to see the possibilities and positivities in problems, in setbacks, in crises, that we go, it's not just a box. It's not just a problem. It's an opportunity. It's not just a setback. It is a comeback story in the making. When we're able to shift our perspective, that is the beginning of mastering the art of the restart. And we're always free to do it. So I want you to think of maybe one difficulty, one setback, one problem that you are currently facing. Maybe it's overwhelming, maybe it's loud, what have you. What else can it be? Because I can guarantee you this, it's not just a box. It's not just a relational crisis. It's not just a problem at work. It is an opportunity. It could be your greatest opportunity you've had in a long time. So what else can it be? How can you elevate your perspective of those setbacks and problems, even when they are facing you? Because you can progress in spite of those setbacks and those challenges. The way that you frame your past is going to determine how you paint your future. The way you see it, the way you interpret it, and that's the beginning of mastering the art of the restart. So how can you reframe those difficulties and setbacks? And I'm talking to leaders here in the room. How can you help someone else reframe their setbacks and their difficulties? Because mastering the art of the restart begins with shifts in perspectives. You can do it, we can all do it, and we can affect change in that way. Thank you so much for your time.